Dr. Velazquez from Science and Shamanism, a movement that combines science and spirituality, social well-being for the benefit of all of us, where we have a lot of fun. Taryn, who are you? What are we talking about today? Okay, let's put some order here. we, we will not be able to talk about all the things tonight. This is a brief introduction about all the topics that we are going to be discussing in our study group. We still have to determine the frequency of our meetings. We have to determine the day of the week or every couple weeks, and we have to organize. Is it going to be 4 weeks, 1 month, or are we going to do the course over 8 weeks? You already sent me some slides with amazing topics. Maybe we can cover briefly some of those topics, right? For example, experiential education. What is that? I speak a lot about experiential education. Hey, it's when we learn about neuroscience, but we experience it in our own body, mind, emotions, spirituality. So it's knowledge that doesn't only enter through your cognitive mind, but you feel it in your bones, like the song, right? Like the music. So everything that Taryn and I are going to be doing are going to be from that methodology. Then you mentioned hormones, hormonal influences, you mentioned stress and societal pressures, barriers to diagnosis, gender bias, and then strategies for managing daily life, all those things. Then you sent me more ideas because, Taryn, you are a very creative person. You sent me more ideas. So which one should we talk about today? You said the unique experiences of women that navigate this disorder. Maybe you can share. Maybe, yeah, let's share one of those unique experiences if you want. What do you think? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it makes sense. And one of the characteristics of this study group that we're putting together is that the first week, the first encounter, the first conversation, we're gonna bring the best or the most well-made scientific articles trying to explain why women get more FND than men. So we're going to get together and very briefly, I'm going to translate the evidence and we're going to, okay, what do we think about this material? So we're going to see what science has spoken about this topic. And then we're going to reflect. We're going to start entering into a period of self-reflection through experiential education techniques. And then the second time we get together, we're going to start sharing our inner wisdom through exercises. Of course, everyone is going to be in different moments of their cycle. We already spoke about this, how interesting it's going to be. And Taryn, we already had decided that we were going to meet for 2 to 3 months to get different cycles. Remember? So you see, like, yes. So this is what we will be doing. So everyone has hormones, men and women, right? Actually, the same type of hormone, just the amount. Estrogen is higher in female, in women, and in men, testosterone. We have to decide, Taryn, and everyone who comes and join our study group is going to be able to decide with us. We will decide together. How are we gonna talk about and describe and share with the world the non-binary ones, those who undergo sex change and gender change. So many topics. So everyone is welcome and we will be exploring this. Now, another thing that is very different is those fluctuations, right, between men and women. And then the other thing, hormones. You see, when we talk about the 4 networks in experiential education, do you think hormones affect the way the cognitive mind thinks, the mental processes? Do you think it affects emotions? Do you think it affects the physical body, the way the body feels? Do you think it affects the way we feel that week or those few days navigating society? Right? Hormones, right? It affects it all. But then there is more, right? And when you start looking at all those layers, how many interesting things we're going to learn from personal experience and be able to share with the world, because I'm a scientist, so we're going to write an amazing paper about this. A paper that is derived from patients' experience purely. Yeah. Yes. And I'm a doctor, so for me, like, I don't have any stigmas or biases. Like, I don't feel uh, torn. To me, let's see, we all have a psychology. So considering taking into account our psychological makeup is important. We all have a body, considering our ovaries and the testicles for men, it's important. Um, we all have emotions, so let us consider them. We have a right, like for me, yeah, let us talk about it. But the we also have to recognize the people who have been harmed by this. It's all in your head. It's all psychological. It's all hormonal. It is all gender based. And I guess in the group, we can come up with many things and present it to the world. We can come up with new definitions, new nomenclature, new terminology, new words that are up to the 21st century year 2025, right? Like, hey, it is our body, it is our life. Let's name it the way we want. And we're turning into FND influencers, right? So let us rock it. Let us rock it. Let us create our new terminology and let us use it. Who is more populated? What community is more populated? The patient's community or the doctor's community? Patients. We are the biggest and the highest majority. So we can design our future. Um, what else should we be talking? Oh, we only have 20 to 30 minutes for this conversation. And then I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the comments. Angie says, of course, all the above. Are you healing people? No, we're not healing people. We are helping people heal themselves through the amazing knowledge that we share with the world. Okay, Taryn, what else should we share? How about that societal aspect? Yes, yes. Our movement, it has this spiritual societal component. And I always think, well, when Christ started and Buddha and Martin Luther King and Gandhi, did they suspect, that they were gonna get where they got? They didn't. They didn't know. They had no idea. They went to jail. Like horrible things happened to all of them. But what did they have? Like passion and determination, and they felt it in their bodies. And tell me that we don't feel this in our bodies. Tell me that we don't feel each symptom and each kind of like energy going up and down. So I do believe that we're gonna make a difference. So these topics are important. We have to get the the professionals, community healthcare and wellness professionals to support women and men, but especially women with FND early. We want early support. We want to see the social worker the first visit where FND is suspected. Right? These are the things that we have to advocate. And Taryn, I'm counting on you on the FND Society meeting that will happen in where is it in Boston? No, in Baltimore. In Baltimore in June. It's gonna be a whole bunch of us there doing things, right? And then for society to recognize our needs, this is material that you commented on the level 4 experiential education questionnaire. What are our needs? And we have to update the Maslow pyramid of needs, and every employer has to provide us our needs. And the government with our tax money has to provide us our needs. So you're saying big words. This is what why I like you and why I'm with you, right? Support, recognizing our needs, breaking expectations. And how about the existential crisis that we feel? You said it. If we are not these holy women, then if we don't fit in the box, then like we're cast out. What the heck? Where in the world? If someone is going through a hard time, you bring them in, you pamper them, you help them out. What's happening with our society? Yes, and we could have two groups, one that is women only and one that is a mixed group where we get together women and men and we exchange knowledge. This is also very necessary, right? Where we partner as genders and we're like, okay, let's figure it out. So let us invite. And all my courses, our study group, they depend, we design them, they are personalized, they depend on the number of participants and interested people. If we get men interested, please come and contact us and let's do a mixed group as well. And we should be taking these much more seriously than what we are. I'm talking about the larger medical community because women, we're the primary caregivers. If the doctors don't help us, if the doctors don't know, if we are lost in dysfunction, then we pass it on to our children through when we raise them or when we teach them, or if we don't know what's happening with human health and what is healthy functioning, we will not be able to teach them. And we can pass on symptoms through social cognition, through hypnosis, through learning mechanisms. And also, it's women of childbearing and working years. Like so many wonderful, smart, creative, savvy, wise women out there that are not contributing to society because doctors haven't been able to guide them properly. This is out of all the populations that get affected with FND, which goes from children to the elderly, I think children and women are so important. That brain is still in development and that brain that is sharing knowledge, that's so important. The elderly too, as well, of course, but I think we can take it a little bit slower. Anyways, they have a slower pace. They are at home. They are retired, but we love the elderly too. We love the elderly. I love the elderly population. Excellent. That's true. Okay, so a couple more minutes and let's get ready to say the summary. I'm reading to see, yeah, no more new comments or questions. People are shy. I'm shy sometimes too. Okay, so let's do 8 to 12 weeks. Do you want us to meet weekly or right weekly? Because if we want to track our cycle, it has to be weekly for 8 to 12 weeks. Yes. So that's it for now. We will be posting here on YouTube and through all the outlets that we use the start date. There are some guidelines to our programs, right? It has to be fun. It has to be at a nice place, no stress, no expectations. So within those concepts, because health first and enjoying life second, but also very important, we will be sharing, right, Terry, as our energy allows us to share with the world. We will open this opportunity as we come up with more ideas. We will share little posts and maybe we'll do another live as we get close to start, which most likely sometime in August, like in a couple weeks, maybe we will kickstart. Okay, Taryn, it has been such a pleasure, and I know your family is there. And thank you so much for being together and for giving us your time. Any final words? Exactly. Exactly. Yes, contact us. Either one of us is fine. Remember, we do have a place now in Colorado where we can also have gatherings together and do some live work as well. So stay connected. Thank you very much for everyone who watches our videos, who shares FND education. Feel free to share these links and let's gather more people together so we have a full team of explorers in August to tackle this amazing topic. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, everyone.